What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the MKP. It's the MKP. Raheem in the building. It's the MKP. We got a Leah in the building. Mr. Make It Happen. It's the MKP.
Hey, y'all.
It's the MKP. All day long.
Hey, y'all.
It's the MKP.
Hey, y'all.
It's the MKP.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Ketchup podcast, episode 77, Run and Shoot, featuring your host, Lofton, aka Mr. Hazadonis in the building, and I got my co-host, Raheem in the building.
Mr. Make It Happen. You know how we do all day long, baby. Let's go.
And you know how we be doing up here. We got to be correspondent and shit. So we got an international correspondent. We got a wine correspondent. We got a food connoisseur. We got a sommelier. I don't even know if I said that right. You know what I'm saying?
Sommelier.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She be doing it all. Man, we got Aaliyah in the building.
Hey, y'all.
Yo,
You got
man,
jokes, right?
Hey, look, I'm just trying to hook your resume up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that you're good. It's on video too, so that means it's real. It's true. It's
It's for
facts.
real.
You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I
We
mean?
done
So,
said it.
you know what I'm saying? All the blue check marks and everything. We got it. It's good to go. You know, so welcome everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's been fantastic, great week. You know what I'm saying? Rocking that Ketchup podcast gear. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LGI Fitness and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Stay fit, get your muscles right. It's almost summertime. You know what I'm saying? Get your muscles right. Do your thing.
Get your
Get
muscles.
some LGI Fitness.
Get
And go
your
check it
muscle
out.
right.
You know what I mean?
Flex
Do
your
that
pecs.
thing.
Let's go.
So Raheem, man, I'm gonna start with you, man. How was your week?
It was good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. You know, it's a little different now since we starting on Tuesday, so I ain't really got through the week yet. But
What?
my Monday and Tuesday was good. You know what I'm saying? Rich Anscombe.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Already, we got
Hey,
fans of the international correspondent out here asking for some money. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
correspondence.
They know
Let me
they know who to
stuff.
ask too, because ain't nobody else.
Yeah.
I ain't
Y'all
gonna-
hilarious. Y'all
man,
hilarious.
so, the weekend was good, though.
Aaliyah.
Had a good weekend, chilled out with my granddaughter. That's what happened.
Good stuff, man.
When you
That's
get
a
older,
lot.
man,
That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
Most exciting thing, strawberry picking. You know, strawberry picking with the little one.
There
Went to
you
the
go.
zoo. She got to feed giraffes. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
hey,
So,
there you go.
and then I chilled out, smoked me, look, killing with it. Smoked me a couple
Ooh,
cigars.
kill him.
Ooh, kill them. But other than that, man, that's what's up, man. It's been a good week so far. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
live. That's live. So, Aaliyah, how you doing down there in Philly? You know what I'm saying? You keeping them in the
I'm
right
good.
place? You know what I'm saying?
I am. My people good. I talked to all my babies this week. We had a few birthdays in the family this week. I wished everybody happy birthday. Do the scheduling and everything. At some point in time, we'll meet up and have like a get together. Which is technically, for us, it's just, hey, we going over, we call it the big house. It's my pop house.
Right.
They play cards, we drink, somebody will bring a cake, somebody will order some food, and it's just, the kickback. My sisters are here in the building somewhere.
They in the building? You got
They
them
in the
down in the
building.
waiting area? Huh?
They in the waiting area.
Okay.
I told them, I'm like, I'm filming,
Yeah,
I'll see y'all shortly, they, I keep telling people, oh, I ain't put the furniture together. I ain't do this. And I didn't. I did when y'all came up that weekend. I did put my second chair together. It is sitting over there. I'm so proud of myself. It only been in the box for 8 months. But I mean, you live by yourself,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know,
Do what you do.
I feel you.
But yeah, having a good time. Everything was good. All the babies good. We had literally since y'all left, so it's been 2 weeks. Remember, I told you I was waiting on one cousin. She had her baby last week. We got another one that's due this week. So it's just like I'm excited. I know I'm excited. Cousin Aunt Leah out here showering the babies. So I can't wait. I can't
Did you say
wait.
cousin Aunt Leah?
So yes,
Yep.
so
And
here's the
look, you gotta
thing.
know that story. I was there for that story. That's great. That's fantastic.
So all of my cousins have the great grandchildren. You know what I mean? All of them have the kids. So as they're having babies and whatever, for whatever reason, they know to call my little cousin their aunt. They know I'm older than her. So, but for some reason, they seem to think like I'm their aunt too. And of course, their parents like, no, that's my cousin. That's your cousin. And they be like, yeah, okay, cousin Aunt Leah. That's what you want to be called.
I like
So it's you know what I
I
mean? The
like
babies are confused. It's fine. We just called me
hey, you
whatever.
gotta go with it you gotta go
You
with it.
gotta rock with
Honestly.
it until they get it. Until they get it. Cause yeah, you'll be cousin Aunt Leah. At least I'm not Miss Aunt somebody. Like my little sister used to call my aunt Miss Aunt Rosie.
So at least when they get older, like for example, I got an uncle. He just God bless his soul. He passed away last year, but his nickname was Brother, right? Was
Mhm.
Brother, right? But he was my mom's brother, so we had to call him Uncle Brother. And I'm like, I'm
Yep.
not calling this nigga Uncle. I'm not calling this nigga Uncle Brother.
Yeah.
Uncle
That's how
brother.
we go.
This your Uncle Brother. I'm
That
not
sound
calling
tough.
this nigga Uncle Brother.
Yeah. I mean, but I
Hey,
think what happens is well, like in black families, our dynamics are just strange.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, yeah.
as long as the kids know we are related,
Mhm.
the how for for 4-year-olds and below, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
All we know
Yeah.
is she be having candy and she be buying us gifts. They don't care about nothing else. You want to be
Right.
my
Yeah.
aunt? Sure. You want to be my cousin? Not a problem. Like,
Yep.
so,
Yeah.
Hey,
that's pretty
Go
much
with
what
it.
it is.
you
So I'm
showing up.
excited.
Go
I'm
with it.
just I'm waiting on a new baby. And nobody knows the sex of the baby. We
Oh,
are all
super surprised.
crossing our fingers, hoping it's gonna be a girl, but I know better. This will be her third son, and that's fine. So
Oh wow.
Hey,
Well,
put them
yeah,
out
congratulations.
there.
That's what's up.
yeah,
Congrats. Well, it's been a
yes.
good one. It's been a good one. Got friends visiting and whatnot. So it's been a good week. Went out. The weekend was pretty cool. So got a little call from one of our coworkers. He was like, "Hey man, my son they got a little thing for a fundraiser and whatnot," and was like, "Hey man, we going out here skeet shooting. You know what I'm saying? We hitting the clay pigeons with the shotties." And I was
It's
like,
called what now?
"I've never
It's
skeet
called what now?
shooting. That's what it's
Skeet
called.
shooting.
Skeet,
Oh,
skeet, skeet. You see
skeet,
how they
goddamn.
launch out and you go skeet, 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 skeet. You see where
Ah,
it came from?
skeet.
Skeet, skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet, skeet. Plow, plow, plow.
Got you. I just wanted to make sure I had heard what you
Plow,
had
plow,
said.
Yeah.
plow.
Ah, skeet, skeet.
Or
Skeet,
it's
skeet.
also called, shooting clay pigeons. That's the other
Yeah,
one. But Lil
yeah,
John used it
Skeet,
in a
skeet,
different
yeah,
sound better.
realm. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I got you.
we went out there. Me and the wife went out there. We were going out there and shooting the clay pigeons and whatnot. So that was pretty dope. First time I ever got out there and did something like that. I handled my own, military kicked in. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, got them in my
Moving target.
sights, put them down, blah,
Moving
blah,
target.
blah. You know what I'm saying? So I did my thing. So that was fun. We got to
It was 50
enjoy and do
meter. It was
that.
50
So
meter target.
yeah, I mean, moving. A little different
And
from the
move.
pop-ups. Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
from the pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? We got the flying across and going away and all type of other stuff. So it was pretty
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
I did had a good time. Had a good time. And last but not least, you know what I'm saying? We'll make sure he's good. We're gonna welcome our guest. A wonderful guest to the location. We got the Quan in the building.
How's everybody
Welcome,
doing?
sir.
In the
Hey,
building. Let's
yo.
go.
How you
Clap it
doing?
up.
It's a
Welcome,
Clap
pleasure.
it up.
I'm doing
We ain't
well.
got
I'm
sound
having a
effects no more.
say it again.
I was asking the doggone host, do we got sound effects anymore? Or the
I
HR cut us
gotta put
off?
him on
He
there.
put the sound effects out there.
You
You
talking
missed
over him,
it.
maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you guys
So,
just one question? Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yep, we got you.
Okay,
Got you
perfect.
loud and clear.
Okay,
No
thumbs
doubt,
perfect.
no
up, two
doubt.
thumbs up. For
Yes.
Rajim, go ahead and give a little intro, more than just me announcing his arrival. Give a little intro to the
Yeah, no
guest that
doubt,
you
man.
squared away.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I couldn't wait to get Daquan on, man. So, real talk, like I met Daquan, man. I coach football. Daquan is a trainer. So Daquan came out, man, and I coach 8-year-olds, right? So now imagine Daquan about I would say 6'3", 6'4". How tall are you? 6'4"?
I'm 6'2" on a good day.
Okay, so I'm talking about. I'll say about 280, 290.
320.
The boy don't play. So imagine I got 8-year-olds. He come out
You
here.
say you 6'2", 320? Huh?
Hey,
Yeah.
I got
You
8-year-old linemen scared to death. He come out here, man, but yeah, he get him on the right path, man. And I had to get him on, man. Had the opportunity to start chopping it up with him, man.
Yeah.
Good guy, man. And I look at him as a little brother, man, because he got the same
Yeah.
heart that I got.
Yeah.
Mentoring, going out to do positive things in the world, man. Y'all
Yes.
give it up for my dog, man. Yeah, hey, Daquan Murray in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He got so many
It's a
accolades,
pleasure.
man. It's like professional football player,
It's a pleasure.
actor. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just became an actor and everything, mentor, trainer, man. This dude doing big things.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us. So we're gonna go ahead and start this off. We gotta always have, if you had a good week, bad week, it's only one day in. If your Monday was crap, or if it was great, let's celebrate with a drink of the
Celebrate.
day.
The drink of the, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start off. Drink of the day. I just bringing out a little bourbon. I got a little small batch, 1792. I'm gonna throw that on there.
There
So
we
got a
go.
little small batch, 1792.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna throw that in there. I got a little cola chaser with that, so I'm gonna throw that in the glass and let that marinate. You know what I mean? So I usually stay on the dark, but you know what I'm saying. But it's all good. So Rajim, I know that you was out there, you know what I'm saying, flaunting your video skills and showing the drink of the day that you created. So what you got for the day, sir?
So hey, listen. So I got the black. Now, let me tell you the backstory. My boy Calvin, he on. My boy Brandon was with me. Brian. We went out to a cigar lounge. I've been looking for this Blackberry Crown for about a month. It's sold out. They said Canada ain't sending it quick enough or whatever. So I bought. So at ABC, I don't know if y'all know the liquor store. It's about $26. They were sold out. I got it from the cigar lounge for $80. I could have bought, you know what I'm saying, 3 bottles. But anyway, I got the Blackberry Crown. It wasn't enough. It was. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but I did make something what I call the Blackberry molasses. I was at Walgreens earlier, and Aaliyah gonna talk shit about me in a minute. But I was at Walgreens earlier, and I got this right here. See this blue? There was a blue raspberry lemonade, and I mixed it with my Blackberry Crown, and I came up with a little something, and I called it that Blackberry molasses. You ever heard that song? You ever heard that song back in the day? Blackberry molasses. So anyway, it was all right. It wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? But gave me a little, like I said, it tasted more like the raspberry.
Cough syrup? No.
What? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't on
Blackberry cough syrup. There you go.
Because that's exactly what it was.
Ended up tasting a little bit like medicine.
Yeah.
So I switched it up. So what I did was I got the raspberry Smirnoff, right? And I told you, I took my granddaughter to the picking strawberries the other day. So
she's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man.
She's beautiful.
They had the blueberry lemonade at the farm where they had raspberries, strawberries or whatever. So I mixed the blueberry lemonade with the raspberry vodka, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I call it get your mind right. So the drink of the day is the Blackberry molasses. But I call this right. I call this to get your mind right.
Get your mind right. I like that.
Get your mind
right.
I
like that.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because it
get your mind right.
It's gonna sneak up on you. Like Aaliyah, it's gonna sneak up on you. It's gonna talk bad about you.
Ain't gonna sneak up on you.
Well, yeah, she ain't gonna sneak.
I ain't gonna
sneak. Tell you dead to your face.
Kick the door in.
I'm gonna let you know.
All right.
You shouldn't even be surprised because I already told you.
Yeah.
So the drink of the day was the Blackberry molasses, but I switched it up. You know what I'm saying? With to get your mind right. So
we
you
gonna,
get
we gonna see what the guests came in with. You know what I'm saying? So Daquan, what did you bring to the table? I mean, it could be water. You could just be hydrated, man. You could just work out or anything. But what do you bring to the table today for the drink of the day?
You know what? That was a question I had for myself this entire day when I was thinking about coming on to the podcast. I'm like, you know what, Daquan, you could be on some real athlete stuff, and I'm just doing Pedialyte tonight, and I'm like, nah, man, I think I want to follow suit to the celebration, and I think it's only right that I do that. And this early evening, I am currently drinking my favorite drink prepared by myself, and this is called a cinnamon old fashioned, and I'm a whiskey guy myself. That's my I prefer whiskey. In fact, actually, when I was at Raz's house for the Super Bowl party, I brought this particular.
Super Bowl party at the mansion.
Oh, dang, I guess I spilled the beans. I hope I didn't get nobody in trouble.
I just want to know. I just want to know. You
my bad, Raz. I just snitched.
At the mansion?
You good?
I mean, last year. This was last year. I mean.
Oh, not at the mansion. It was at the old house.
It was at the Super 8. Yeah, that's what it was at.
Oh, okay.
Now that I remember, it was a Super 8. Yeah, so it's called Teacup Whiskey, and it's brewed out of Colorado, and I think it's really good. You tried it. Remember I had you try it, Raz? But
it's real smooth. Yep.
The whiskey that I brought through. Yeah, so I prepared a little cinnamon old fashioned. If I'm not drinking old fashioned, I'm drinking a Manhattan. If I'm not drinking a Manhattan, I'm drinking a Moscow Mule. Yeah,
I love
it, man, right there.
Grown ass.
I love it.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be.
I'm feeling you, man.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
All right, then. Well, so we have and the reason why, I'm saying Aaliyah, if you haven't watched the show at all, Aaliyah be getting in Roz's ass. It's because she was a bartender. And
true.
So I mean,
you don't be making good decisions.
All right, so Aaliyah, talk to me. What you bring to the table?
What I'm drinking right now, well, I just finished a 2019 Pinotage, and I am now on a red wine blend. It's a 2020. It's out of Washington State. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's all right.
Some lovely
It's all
vino.
right now. I like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But today I've been on red wine lately. Y'all know I've been on my fitness journey.
Yes,
I told myself, after I finished that bottle of gin, that I was going to be done drinking for a while.
Yes,
and it's been like, I don't know, 4 days so far.
Good for you.
I know. I'm so sad, but it's okay. It's fine. I got the whole wine right back there.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. So, but Roz, speaking about your blackberry,
coming.
The blackberry, what is it called? Crown? Right.
Yeah,
Instead of doing because the thing is, if you're going to do blackberry crown, you can literally mix it with lemonade. That lemonade, it will be perfect. You can also probably do a sangria if you have like just happen to have a wine bottle sitting around. You could do like a blackberry sangria. Just mix the blackberry with the wine. It becomes a sangria. If you're feeling froggy, throw some strawberries in it.
Yeah.
But probably not mix it with whatever that was in the bottle. So
this that vibe. Yeah. This wine right here. Wait a minute, we vibe.
I don't know what that is. OG. That might be. I thought that was a protein drink. That's what I thought that was.
That's 12% alcohol right there.
Oh, okay. So you was doubling up, doing your thing. Hey,
and it's still nasty. But it's still nasty.
No, it's all right.
Well,
I didn't know if you mixed it with wine and made it a sangria.
Yeah, I mean, when I make my sangria, if I'm making a red wine sangria, I use bourbon. If I'm making a white wine sangria, I will use 9 times out of 10, I would use vodka or rum. So you can, but you just gotta find flavors that work. So
you know, what I'm saying, become a science.
How to make a sangria.
become a
Since
scientist out
you
here.
always
You
I
know
want
what
to
love
I'm
take
it.
me
saying?
to the house,
I mean, I mean,
Hey,
I
look,
don't get no invite to the big. Look, I'm not
look,
allowed in the big house.
Paula right
Clearly,
here.
I'm too dark to be in the big house.
Hey,
So
look
And
at hey, look.
Wait a minute.
Brandon said you out here with a wine milk carton. You know what I'm saying?
He got
Get your
wine in the
game
milk
right.
carton.
shut
AOG,
up.
AOG. I'm not hating, man. Is it getting? My question to you is: it getting the job done?
Hey, that's 12%. It do
Not
what it do.
really.
Woo!
All right, then.
There you
Not
All right,
go.
really.
then. Well, hey, that
Not
works.
really.
Well,
Hey,
everybody out
y'all see
there.
my bar stacked. Now don't front.
Oh
Like
no, he not lying.
You doing
Aaliyah,
I
your
mean,
thing.
okay.
I don't know. I ain't been.
I mean,
I
You
hey.
invited you. Oh, come over there. Come over there.
So hey, so
You
everybody
live
out
in
there,
Florida.
make sure you take that drink of the day. You know what I'm saying? We got blueberry, everything else, anything you can mix with the
Blackberry molasses,
blueberry,
son.
80
What is that
blackberry,
noise?
$80 blackberry joint.
That
Blackberry
I'm
You got a
sorry.
nice
molasses.
little
That I'm sorry to cut you guys off, but that noise. I live in Winter Park, Florida. That noise is army of peacocks that
oh,
literally
okay.
live in my backyard. So
Okay.
if you
You
hear
got
that,
the peacock gang.
it's a
Gang
peacock.
gang.
It
I'm
is.
drinking whiskey with a peacock.
Gang gang.
It's
Florida
peacock.
is
Gang gang.
wild. Y'all
Yeah.
just got some wild animals going on
Yeah,
down
Ev-
most
there.
definitely.
Listen, the other day was like Jumanji from from my drive from my apartment to the gym. I must have seen 14 indigenous species, and
Yeah, they
and
was
and
out.
that's a
They out here
15-minute
getting
drive.
yeah, they was
15-minute drive.
getting it done. So,
Mm.
all right, well, we're gonna keep it pushing. We done did our drink of the day. So if y'all got anything out there, let us know. Y'all did. Let us know what y'all was drinking on, what y'all was. I saw some cigars out there, what y'all was smoking on, doing y'all thing. So,
My boy said,
hey, so happy to have y'all with us. And once again, if y'all with us or y'all know about the show, y'all need to make sure that y'all subscribe. Y'all need to make sure that y'all out here hitting the bell. Make sure that you friending and following on all the Mick Ketchup One, Mick Ketchup the pod. We out there. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. Make sure
Yeah.
y'all subscribe and make sure that y'all sharing it out there with your friends and family because we love to have new people come out and hang out with us. Of course, we got to kick it off. We got the guests in the building. Talk
Yeah,
to us,
yeah.
man. So I was looking at your Instagram and everything, and I was seeing, you know what I'm saying, you had a professional football career.
Yes.
That you so how did you get started in playing football? Like everybody had a beginning. Was it something that like for me, I played football, it was just pretty much from when I was 2 years old, I can remember
Exactly.
always holding a
Exactly.
football. But like where did it begin for you?
It's actually very, very similar to your story, man. Basically, I was big from the second I got on this earth. I was big, you know what I mean? I was always a larger gentleman, and my mother is a very, very nurturing, caring woman, and I don't come from the greatest of places, so she just knew if she put something in my hand early to fall in love with, that's kind of where my direction would go towards.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, I've been playing football. I mean, there's literally pictures of me 8 years old. I mean, 8 months old, and my mom, like professional pictures of me holding a football. You know what I mean? Before I even knew what a football was. So it was kind of like destined for me to do this. You know, at some point at any level. You know what I mean? I knew that this is what I wanted to do at an early age. So yeah, man. I'm very blessed to have done the things that I'm done, and I'm still doing the things that I'm doing. And yeah, man, God is very, very good. And yeah, and I'm just gonna do it until I can't do it no more, and that's just what it is.
That's dope.
yeah.
That's dope.
So
Yes.
my question to you is, bro, like, so like, like I just met you recently, bro. You got the energy.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of football players got the energy, dog. But when they see you on the field or when they see you in your element, bro, you're a whole nother beast. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What makes Daquan that beast? Like what drives you to be like just I'm saying just turn up because every time when I see you, you kind of put me in a state of mind of somebody like Aaron Donald or somebody that just
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? You when you go, you go. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What drives you to have that impact on the sport that you love, bro?
I love competing. Not only do I love competing, I'm a very aggressive person, and I love. I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with where I come from. You know what I mean? I was born in Springfield, Massachusetts. It's probably the most dangerous place in New England. It is, in fact, the most dangerous place in New England. And you know, yeah, man, I come from an aggressive background as far as the things that I saw growing up. Some of the things that I had to endure. Not inside my home. My mother made sure that inside my home was always peace. But I don't know, man. I don't ever not want to not take advantage of every second that I'm out there. And for me, football is not just something that I just do. You know what I mean? It's who I am. It's changed my life. It's why I have a palm tree behind me. You know what I mean? So I do not. It's more so like a religion to me. So I do not play with it when it's time for me. When that lawyer is walking into that courtroom and it's time to win a case, he's not playing. You know what I mean? His tie is tied. You know what I mean? His mind is set on the win. And yeah, man, I just like hurting people and not getting in trouble for it, to be honest, man. And yeah, they pay me, fairly decent to there's no better feeling to me than grabbing a grown man and driving him to the ground,
I
and
know,
then
right?
yeah.
So
in a
much
di-
fun.
And she
in
not
a
even
different
offensive lineman.
context.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And we
What
got
you
tryouts
mean?
coming up. We got tryouts coming up, man. We can use a D
What?
tackle. Yeah, we can use a D tackle.
There you go.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just all in good sport, of course. All in good sport. And I turn it off and turn it on when I'm on the field. But I approach all aspects. I try to approach all aspects of my life with the same mindset. You know what I mean? All outside of football as well. Just take it, bro. If you want it, take it. You know what I mean? Really
Real
be
talk.
it and body it. You know what I mean? Like, don't just talk about it. And if you're going to talk about it, at least have the insurance to back it up. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
sure.
man, I watched my mom go through some things, and that kind of fed some type of beast inside of me. I seen her overcome some trials, and I'm like, bro, like, why not just go all out? You feel me? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I got a different attitude on the field for sure. I'll give you that. I'm different than other people on the field. I've slapped a couple people, got fined and stuff, but I'm very passionate. You know what I mean? And like,
And you gotta do what you do.
It
yeah,
happens. It happens.
And
You
one
know,
thing,
it's
listen, bro,
yeah, you
Yeah,
that's
just
gotta
how
go
it
do.
to
You
goes.
anger
know what I'm saying?
management,
First,
pay your fine, and do it again. It's
Oh
fine.
no, no, no! It's an all in good play because once that whistle's over, I'm back to being the gentleman that I am now. I try to be.
Oh,
thank you.
Yes,
Can
man.
I send a quick shout out real quick? I'm shout out to Jenny. I know she probably watching. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
no,
Shout
she
out.
not here. She pulling up soon. She'll be here soon to
Oh, for real,
cuss me out for something.
hey, shout out to Jenny, man,
Hmm.
for holding you down. You know what I'm saying? Because
Sugar.
honestly, like I said, that that has to be a foundation. You and I have talked
Yeah.
before, and just about your foundation. Um, I'm gonna let Aaliyah ask her question. 'Cause she smiling like
Yes.
she got a question, so I'm gonna let her ask her questions
question.
first.
I promise
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have a question. You go right on ahead.
You ain't got a question? Okay, okay.
I don't.
So so as far because you mentor and you and I talk a lot, and you mentor and you talk to these young men. If there was something you had to say, man, to these young men these days, man, that want it, that's trying to get to the next level of anything, and not just in football, but any part of their life. You know what I'm saying? What would you tell a let's just say what would you tell a 15-year-old you right now that would keep you motivated to do big things in your life? You know what I'm saying? Like so what will keep you focused?
I would have to see it. uh, a 15-year-old me, I was very blessed to see it. You know what I mean? I had a gentleman who's like a big brother to me. He is my big brother. You know what I mean? I would never call him anything less. Ron Brace, he was, one of the people that laid a foundation in my city for going professional. Like, at that time it was like a dream, but it was like, you know what I mean? I'm not really taking football too serious. But when I saw that you can actually like become the person that you actually want to be from this
Hmm.
city, somebody that walked on the same concrete that I walked on, you know what I mean? Ate the same chicken wings and French fries from the same Chinese restaurant that I grew up. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh my God, this can happen. When he came around the corner in his Alpina Beamer, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, he fortified that vision in his head. You know what I mean? And that's when I learned that, bro, if you can put something in your head, that it can formulate to the physical, but you just have to truly believe it. And you know what I mean? And Yeah, yeah, man. Yep. I think that's yeah. I think that was it. Yeah,
So
that's
I
what.
got a
Oh no, no.
I got a
Let me finish. Let me finish answer that question. I think
all right, go ahead.
I would say travel to any 15-year-old that wants to truly take this serious. I would say travel, man, because you learn who you are with traveling. My mother put me in camp. She forced me. You know what I mean? When I didn't want to play football, she put me in these Nike camps and these Springfield College and BC camps, and you know what I mean. And once my eyes widened to things and realized, oh man, it's much bigger than this small city. Things can really, really happen, bro. Like your life can really play out to being what you want it to be. You're in control. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I would say travel, man. And if you really, really want something, I would say seek out somebody that has what you have and have a conversation with them.
Mhm.
Your net worth is your network is your net worth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I got a buddy that's from what was he's in the Boston area, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
now he's actually a Boston police officer. His father was a Boston
Okay.
detective. It was and being black in the situation in that area, knowing that it's dynamics
Yeah.
and with the way that it's kind of built up there in Massachusetts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not to get into anything crazy, but I mean, you
Yeah.
probably understand in
Yeah.
Mass a little different, right?
Yeah.
So
Predominantly in
like
certain places it is.
right,
Yes.
right, very predominantly, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
and whatnot. So what was that like? You know what I'm saying? Of course, being in a sport like football, you see professional percentages are higher, 70%, where you're, you know what I'm saying, black, melanin up, you know what I'm saying, or more in that
Yeah.
aspect. And then being in Boston area,
Yeah.
or in that
Yeah.
Massachusetts area where, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah. I
you
understand.
kind of know what's up, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what was it like
Um.
growing up in that area in Massachusetts? You know what I'm
Okay, I'll flip it for you. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, which
saying?
is predominantly us,
Mhm. Okay.
and predominantly of the minority, and it's a mixture, and but my challenge is basketball was invented in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Right.
Basketball was
Mhm.
invented a mile away from my house. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So the Basketball Hall of
Okay.
Fame, it's very predominantly basketball, and so I had to figure out different ways to get to where I am. And, I had to scream a little louder on the field. I had to talk a little more junk. You know what I mean? I had to do different things and find different ways to squeeze my way. And, I'm not at the highest level of football, but I'm at the top three highest levels of football. I play on
Mm-hmm.
NFL Network, but it didn't come from being quiet because they come to my city looking for basketball players, and that's just what it is. They're not coming to look. Now
Right.
when I grew up, they weren't looking for football players. Now
Right.
they're looking for football players, but I, I had to be different.
Mhm.
I had to be
Okay.
different, man.
So it's more like
I had to be
overcoming
different.
of the more overcoming of the area, which
Yeah, it's more so
I grew up
overcoming of the dangers of the area. Yeah,
right, right, and I grew up
yeah.
in Indiana, which Indiana's a
Okay.
basketball state.
Yeah,
So it was
exactly.
like
Yeah,
growing up, it was basketball state until Peyton Manning. Until
exactly.
Peyton Manning get there, then it be turned into a football state. And now
Exactly.
it's trying to get back to being a basketball state. So it's yeah,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? That so you made a difference with your success, and like you said,
Yeah.
with one of your mentors' success of kind of changing that narrative on a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that was going on.
Yeah. I
For
just
sure.
I didn't let these invisible rules, affect me, man. I tried to live above all that, and knew like, nah, I know there's something else out there for me. You know what I mean? Because I
Mhm.
didn't go, I didn't become a professional athlete until I was 26. I'm 33 this year. Yeah,
Okay.
so it
Yeah.
didn't happen ASAP. I went through the community colleges and did my 4 years at school and played semi-pro and played grabbing flags and I had to grind literally to get to this point, and I didn't get there until I was a grown man.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna happen for me one way or another. So
Yeah. Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So, so let me talk because you mentioned your mom a few times, and as a coach, like for me, I meet a lot of single moms who place their sons in the football program.
Hmm.
You know, for that reason, they feel like, hey, this is something that's going to keep them out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time the father is not in the picture.
Yes.
So with you being a mentor, first of all, like I said, I commend you because, like I said, you've even coached. You know, what I'm saying my stepson trained him. You know, but being a mentor is a huge stepping stone for a lot of kids that don't have that father figure.
Yeah,
So, and not to get too deep into you know what I'm saying into your I guess your relationship with your father,
yeah.
but you know what I'm saying like how does that? You
I'm
mentioned
completely transparent.
yeah. So you mentioned your
Yeah.
mom. You know what I'm saying. You mentioned your mom a lot. So how did that pan out for you with football with your father? Like you know what I'm saying. Like
Um.
what is your father? What role does your father play in that scenario?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, rest in peace to my father. He passed away of COVID,
Oh, yeah. I hear
and
that.
other reasons, and at the end of 2020. Um, to be 100% honest with you, me and my father's relationship wasn't always the greatest growing up at all. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's for other reasons. Me and my father got really, really close towards the end of his life, really, really close. And we settled with
Okay.
that. I was raised more so by my stepfather. My stepfather was the man who was there since I was in eighth grade before I went to high school, and he never missed
Gotcha.
a game. And he did his best. He wasn't a football player, but he did his. He know I had a love for it, so he did his best to, support me in any situation that I had that had to do with football. And I had a mother that was a is a dog. Like she don't play. You know what I mean? She like I remember when I didn't want to go play football, and she forced me. I remember when I hated football, and she forced me
Yeah.
because of the condition, and it wasn't. I just didn't want to run.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I got you. I know how that
I
goes.
want you know how I go. Yeah, I go. But yeah. And as far as the mentoring these kids, that always came from me knowing that I always wanted to be the person that I needed when I was their age.
Yeah.
I want to
Okay.
be. I want to be somebody that I need. You know what I mean? Because all it takes is for one conversation with a professional athlete. You know what I mean? To a 10-year-old kid, and like, yo, I had this pro
Yeah.
athlete tell me today that I was nice. Like that
Mhm.
Yeah.
spark of motivation can change a kid's life. That small spark of motivation. You know what I mean? There's a lot of kids that don't get that small spark of motivation, or they don't get to see it with their eyes. You can talk to
Yeah.
somebody blue in their face. Yeah, your stepdad. Yeah, he might have played a year in high school and had a chance, but you know what I mean? You hearing from them, you see him coming home with his work boots every day. But if you see a professional athlete in your face telling you, look, boy,
Mhm.
like you better stop playing, that'll light a fire under a kid's ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
No doubt.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
that's awesome.
And, and,
Hmm.
and, and like I said, as a coach, man, I see that every time I go out there in the field. And that's what keep me coming back
Yeah,
is
man.
that, you know what I'm saying, being able to mentor these young minds,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and talking to somebody like even like the first time you came out and coached, you know what I'm saying, you did a training session with my kids, you know what I'm saying, that's all they talked about for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because now they like I said, they're motivated. They know somebody that's a professional player. They know
Mm.
somebody that's been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? And even like us three, we're all military.
Yeah.
And I went down to the Boys and Girls Club a few years back. It was when COVID hit, right when I joined the Boys and Girls Club. And I do cyber,
Yeah.
and talking to a bunch of young adults, especially that look like me, and I say, hey, I'm a cybersecurity engineer. You know what I'm saying? Then, oh, boom, the flash comes on.
Hmm.
Because a lot of times people, like the kids don't know they can be certain things. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? They put, a lot of times the glass ceilings are put up and they're like, okay, well, I can only be a rapper. I can only be a
Right.
football player,
Exactly.
basketball player, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But when you throw something else out there, it opens up a whole new world for these young adults
Yeah.
that look like us.
Exactly.
So, I commend you, man, on everything you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
I only deal with people I know is doing
Yeah.
big things or going forward. You know what I'm saying? Why
Thank
you
you, man.
laughing, girl?
Yeah.
So I only deal with people I know that's going in that direction. You know what I'm
He thought you was
saying?
trying
And
to get on the interview,
Yeah.
son.
Right.
oh, so you got a question? My bad.
No,
No,
we was
I'm
let the peak
laughing
out.
because I grew up in the inner cities. When I hear
Mm.
noises like that, it's like it's somebody's chicken
Yeah.
that they about to
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Yeah. I didn't.
Like
I didn't always. I didn't.
legit. What is going on? But I
I
forget
didn't.
y'all in Florida and y'all
We in
got
Florida.
wildlife. We don't have that in Philly. So I'm like,
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
happening?
yeah. I knew you was from. Yo, I was gonna say you were in Philly. I literally was gonna stop and be like, yo, I bet she is from Philly. She probably say John. She
I
probably say
do.
John. I know you
I
did.
do.
I know you say
I
John.
do. I
You probably
do.
say
Oh,
John.
yeah, I do. And I do. But
That's what's up.
it was just one of those things like, what the
Yeah,
hell is going on? Y'all don't hear this? Because I
Yeah.
hear it.
yeah.
So it's fine.
Well, we
Sorry.
we really appreciate you.
Go ahead,
We
man.
really appreciate you coming through. We
Yeah.
hitting on the interview part, but
Yeah.
now you know what I'm saying, understanding to find out all about the background of your struggle and the way you're pushing forward, man. Becoming
Yes.
a mentor. It's very
It's love.
inspiring, and I hope that it's
Trying,
motivating
man.
for people that are listening to this podcast to go out there and do that
Yeah.
for their community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody, no matter if you're a football player, like Ross was talking about in cyber. You know what I'm saying? Me being in the military still. You got Aaliyah down there, you know what I'm saying, doing the contracting and handling things for the government. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like everything
Yeah.
are jobs that people
Yeah.
may not,
Hey,
you know,
wait
at
a
least the
minute.
kids.
I just thought
What-
about something. I ain't gonna cut you off. My bad.
No, go ahead.
You actually
So,
did.
Bro, my bad. My bad. Go ahead. You was in there. You was in the zone too.
Finish it.
Continue.
Finish it
Talk to
now.
me.
But it froze, so I didn't know if you was said stopped or not. No, my bad. So, hey, bro.
All right. Well,
So, hey, he gotta tell us, bro, what's going on. What just happened the last couple months? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I be bragging on him like I did it, but I needed to put it out there himself. You know what I'm saying? What he
Yeah.
got going on, his acting skills. You know what I'm saying? How that
Yeah.
go? How did that go for you, bro?
All right. Well, first and foremost, shout out my OG my OG Raz, man. That's like he's been like my big brother since we met, man. Since the day we met, we've connected. I've met his family. I've met his granddaughter. I've been in his house. We've chilled.
You
We've
went to
laughed.
the
Oh, a couple times, boo. I'm over. They know me over there. Yeah, they know me over there. Yeah, they know me over there. Had some baked beans over there that was really good too. I ain't gonna lie now. Had some baked beans over there now. I done met the neighbors and all that, boo. I'm sorry, mama.
dang.
I ain't gonna lie. I done been over there. Feet up too. Feet up. Feet up.
Did you
He got
have
his
to
own-
take your shoes off when you walk into the mansion? I just
Oh,
be
you got
asking
to. You
everybody
got
who's
it.
been to the mansion,
He
you
got-
know
he
what
got
it's
his own-
like. I'm one of them field Negroes. I don't get invited to the big
Hey,
house.
look.
I
Hey,
just
look.
say,
Hey, just let me put it this way. I walk in like this.
Yeah.
My boy,
I was telling Jenny. I was telling Jenny, hey, babe, don't touch a bit. Don't touch shit. In here. Don't touch nothing. In
not the museum.
Don't touch nothing in me. Don't
We
touch
in the
nothing in the
museum.
Coliseum. Yeah, man. But shout out to the OG, man. It's been nothing but love, man. So I just wanted to and shout out to
No doubt.
to the podcast, man. And man, if you're tuning in, keep tuning in, man, because it's a great
Amen.
time. Lovely people, and I appreciate you guys from having me on. But yeah. So Disney is actually doing. It's called the Gladiator. They're doing a 7. I think it's 4 to 7. A 4 to 7 show series on Hulu, depicting the Aaron Hernandez story. And it's on Hulu, and they had a casting, and I got casted to be one of the athletes in the movie. Well, in the 7 series show on Hulu. It was casted here in
Good
Orlando.
job.
Yes, it was really, really cool. One of the most incredible experiences I've had. So yeah, man, your boy's gonna be in the movie. I got a couple roles. I play a Cincinnati Bengal. I play
Right.
I play a Jet. I play on a number of different teams. But I think the coolest part about it is I get to play Ron Brace, the gentleman that I was talking to you about a little earlier.
Yeah.
He played from 2009 to 2013 on the New England Patriots with Aaron Hernandez. I'm from once I told the producer I'm from New England. My brother played for the Patriots. There's a scene where I'm standing next to Bill Belichick, and it kind of like pans into me, standing next to Bill Belichick on top of me playing as him, in other scenes. So that was an absolute blessing for me and my city and my family.
What's
And
up?
I have yet to disclose it. Hopefully not too many of them will watch it, because you can't really upload pictures, because I ain't got a lawyer that can go against Disney. I ain't got
Amen.
lawyers. I'm doing a podcast. Yes,
You can say
that's my woman. Yeah, she's just making sure
Hey,
I'm.
Jenny.
Yeah,
Hey, boo.
yeah.
There she
She
go.
she all
Hey,
right.
Jenny. Tell
She
her I
just
said
got
what's up.
home. I will.
Dude, hey, but that's dope, man. You get to
Yeah, man, it was cool,
being able
man.
to play somebody that was like your mentor and stuff.
Yeah, it
That's
was
dope, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
That's really cool.
It
That's
was
amazing.
like
awesome.
full circle, man. That's a
Thank
really
you,
full
man.
circle
That's
moment.
love.
So
Thank you
that's
so
dope.
much, man.
That's
It
dope,
was
man.
really cool,
Good
man. You
brother,
got to see the in and outs of they set up the Citrus Bowl, the Camping World. You know it as a Citrus Bowl, but it's Camping
Yeah.
World now. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, they set it up to look like Gillette. They set it up look like the Browns Stadium, and it looked exactly like it, man. It was really, really cool. You know, the $500,000 cameras, and the director yelling
Mhm.
cut, and us doing stuff over and over and over, and the tedious things that you see that go into a Disney movie. Like this, it's Hollywood ain't no joke. And if you think let me put it this way. I wasn't playing football. I was acting like a football player, but Lord knows I got a workout. We got workouts in, man. We earned them checks, man. Let me put it that way.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah, it was
And
really, we
and
earned
I was
them damn
glad
checks.
your brother used to play for the New England Patriots too, right?
Yeah, man, they let me play him. They let me we're braced on the back of my jersey and everything, man.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy how life comes full circle. He passed away in 2016 from an aneurysm. You know what I mean? He passed away in 2016 from an
Ooh.
aneurysm. Yeah, and it
You
was
guys
just
playing.
I got to play him in a movie, man,
That's
and
crazy.
it when I put the official Patriots jersey on, it was like it gave me chills. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't real to me. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No doubt.
yeah, man.
Amen. That's dope.
That
That's
is
Thank
an
dope.
you.
awesome experience, man. And having that full
Yeah.
circle moment, being able
Thank
to
you
play
so
your brother,
much.
being able to have that experience, even though you may not have lived that professional experience, you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to
yeah.
live it, and now
Yeah.
it's captured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have
It
forever
was
got
really
Yeah.
cool.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Thank you
that's
guys so
awesome,
We
man.
can't
much.
wait. We can't wait to
Congratulations,
see the
man.
movie
Congrats.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that Hulu subscription, dog. I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah, I got my
Yeah,
subscription,
man.
bro. All right. We
I'll be
can't
up
wait.
on you. So
For real.
Yes.
that's
Thank
dope.
y'all.
That's dope, man. So it's been fantastic, man, that you came and joined us and took
Of
time out of your
course.
day to come out and hang
Of
with us. But
course.
there's some more that we got to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to also talk some shit on here. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
we
let's
got
do it.
to
Let's do it. Let's do it.
we
We can
gotta
play
get
the
to
numbers.
yeah,
We
we
can
gotta
play the
get to
numbers.
we gotta
We can play
get
the
to the
numbers.
news. We gotta get to the news. So the news of the day. If you ain't know, we got a dude out here on the run. You know what I'm saying? Not looking good for the black folks
He
out
not
here in
on
the
the run.
game.
He not on the run because they ain't had no warrant for his arrest. So
But hey,
technically,
look, I can tell
he
you that.
is evading
Look,
arrest.
if you run out of the house before your mama get home, but you know you did,
Right.
you on the run. Like,
Right. You on the run. You on the run,
Your
nigga.
kids went to jail, nigga. That's
You on the run.
and we
Your
talking about
You on the run, nigga.
Bruh said, fuck
we
them kids. I'm out.
did. Yo, so if y'all
I'm gonna
ain't
tell you.
know out there, if y'all ain't know, your boy can't stop, won't stop, cannot stop.
hey, my
Take
dog.
He won't
that.
stop.
Take that.
This dude is on the run because he been, like Aaliyah said, telling the dudes to take that.
And he been giving it.
Yeah, he was.
And he
You know
been
what I'm
giving
saying?
it.
Hey,
Damn, man.
his
So
name
many
been
things
Diddy
has been
for a
going
long
on.
time.
What's up?
Where y'all
Well,
think he got the name Diddy from?
Look, I don't know, man. I thought everybody
He
was
ain't
just
never
doing the
did he
thing. You
me,
know what
so
I'm
I
saying?
don't know why they call him
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Why? You be like,
You ain't the
why
right
did
set.
it? Why you
damn,
doing
I
this?
ain't
man.
his time. I'm not
Yeah.
his type.
his type.
Diddy
So
crashing out, man.
So
Diddy
we
is
got
definitely crashing
You
out.
ain't got balls.
just to give some more
Paul.
information. Diddy reportedly sold his stake to a anonymous
I seen
buyer
that.
and Revolt.
Woo! For
You
50
cheap.
done
also got
snatched it
For
up.
cheap. For
you
cheap.
also
50
got
50 done snatched it up.
you also
50
got
done snatched
little
it up.
Rod.
And
Look, you also got Little Rod out there. He's adding Cuba Gooding Jr. to
Oh,
the defense
man.
of the sexual assault that he put out there.
Not radio.
You got, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
50 Cent
man.
is just dragging them. Also, you
Oh,
got
man.
things like they don't
They got Usher in on it.
They done switched
Usher
up
involved,
Pauls
Chris
and
They got
Brown is
Usher in on it.
involved. There's a few
Pause and
other
no
artists
homo.
out there.
Pause and no homo is now no Diddy.
No
Like,
Diddy.
you like they done switched it up on him. So it's
Yeah,
like
and yep,
it's all the way crazy.
that rapper, he bought the rights to the word No Diddy. You seen
No
that?
Diddy.
The Philly
Oh,
rapper, that rapper from Philly, he bought the rights to the word
Meek
No Diddy.
Mills?
Quilly.
No, not
Quilly.
Meek.
Quilly.
They said Meek
Lil
Mills is not
Quilly,
gonna rap
yup,
man.
Quilly, yup. Quilly.
He about to. I can't wait for this summer when I tell you the fucking hip hop will be so fucking different. Every
Oh
album
man,
coming
it's a
out,
good year
people
for
gonna
hip
be
hop.
spilling secrets. They
It's
gonna
a
be
good year for
talking
hip
about
hop.
everybody. I
It's
It's a
cannot
good year
wait.
from hip hop.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Let me break this down, Rob. So you know what I'm saying? What's your go-to runaway island? Talk to me, Roz. What's your go-to runaway island? If you was gonna
Corona Lounge.
The Maldives. I'm going to the Maldives.
Even that Maldives game. Okay. Hey, they got some good little houses on the water right there. I mean, you gonna at least
I'm
be
going to the
living nice
Maldives.
before they
Right.
get you.
Till it disappears. Shit disappearing right now.
Why are you running?
Hey, look.
It depends on why I'm running. If I just want some
Aaliyah,
sun,
come on. Look,
no, I'm saying if I just want some sun, I'm gonna run to Mexico. But if somebody chasing me,
yep,
I'm going to Cape Verde. There's no extradition
You done
treaty.
did something. If it's
I'm
you,
going to
you
Cape
done did
Verde.
something.
I'm going to Cape Verde.
All
I'm going
right.
to Cape
I
Verde.
think
Yeah, you might as well go to Cape Verde.
All right,
On my way to Indonesia.
Daquan,
Yo,
Daquan, what you got? What you got? Where you going? If you gotta run, where you going?
hey man, let me tell you, man. Jenny's originally from Puerto Plata, so I might be somewhere DR. Change my name to Hippolito or something, man. Get a little nose job, man. I'm up in Puerto Plata, man. You catch me in a random fish markets.
You gonna get
Change
that
my name, baby.
You gonna get that Sammy Sosa?
Hey,
Oh, you ain't gonna catch Quan, man. You ain't gonna get Quan. Yeah, you ain't gonna get Quan.
Not
You ain't gonna
Quan
get Quan.
Escobar out
Oh
here.
nah. You gonna yep, you ain't gonna get Quan, man.
Espinoza.
Hey, it's either Puerto Plata or you catch me down with my cousins in Belgrade
Where?
or Pahokee somewhere, dunked up in that red clay, that red sand.
Hey,
you know what it is.
Look,
man.
man. Look.
Like P. Diddy's going through it, man. And
yeah, he's sick right now,
there's
man.
a lot of stuff that's been popping off with this dude. So now,
The only way
based on
this
everything
can
that's going
end.
on, my man's on the
Yep.
my man's on the run, right? So Ali, I'm gonna give it to you. With this dude on the run like this, how many of the rumors based on possibly kill Big Papa, possibly kill Tupac, like how many of these things?
Heavy D.
How many of these things do you think Diddy did? Like, because
I will
shit
say
is starting
this.
to get crazy. So
Not
Ali,
Heavy
Right.
D.
I will say this. I will say I can see the correlation of him killing Biggie. I can see the correlation.
She laughing at the noise. She laughing at the noise. She
Sorry.
laughing at the peacock. Yeah. Hey,
Sorry.
I'm in Florida, Mama. I'm sorry.
I can see the spider web of events, if you will. You know what I mean? I can see the spider web of events.
Is
And if
crazy.
you're looking at someone who, as they claim him to be, he is a narcissist. He's all about him. He's all about his dollar. He's all about putting on a good show. If that is the case, and you start, as they say, following the trail, I can see him murdering
Connecting
Biggie.
the dots.
Exactly. I can see him murdering Biggie. I can see him murdering Tupac. I can see him shooting that girl in the face up in New York and how him and J-Lo fell out. I can see how Sean took the fall. I can see all of these things happening. There is a direct link. Not, how it works is something to be discovered when they go to court. But I can see the links between all the shit, all of the accusations, and how he sits right in the middle of it. I can see him being, not wanting to tell people of his sexual preferences. I can see that. I can see how he would force or
Y'all forgive me, man.
That nigga loud.
I can't.
That nigga
But I
loud,
can
dog.
see how he would like the one producer like the one producer right now that has him on, that just brought charges against him like last week. You know what I mean? I could see how, those type of events that happen in his vicinity, in his presence, in his while he is there, I could see how all of those start, pinpointing back to him.
Right. So, Razim, let me get this to Razim real quick.
It's coming.
Raz, man, like, what do you think as we kind of start looking at the layers of how many things that compiling on Diddy? What do you think is the most probable? Like, of the things that we list, what do you think is the most probable? Like, are you looking at like he be indicted on killing Tupac, like, or him being indicted on, like, what do you think is the most probable of the list of things that Diddy got?
I honestly, bro, I think that, and it comes from, a lot of people with money think they can just do what they want to do and it never comes out. So I think he been touching boys, and I think he been touching the other dudes or whatever. I think that whole thing about him bending dudes over on this little pool couch and all that kind of stuff, whatever. He been doing that part. You know what I'm saying?
It happened.
Yeah, he has been. So when you got money, you think it's okay to, like, first of all, I don't give a shit how much money I got. I'm not being with no dude, period. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It don't change your sexuality. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you forget where you came from, that's pretty much what it is. It's like, you feel like, okay, well, I got all this money. I'm bored. I'm about to start messing with dudes. That's some bullshit.
He been doing that before he got rich.
He been doing that for a while. That's what I'm saying. Like, that ain't like...
Yeah, it's like...
That ain't new. That ain't new.
Yeah, it's like... What I'm saying is like, he bored. Like, once you get bored, you start doing stuff that you normally wouldn't probably do. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, you said something about Usher. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have really thought Usher messed with, you know what I'm saying, Diddy. But then you got Usher, you got Meek Mills, you got all these cats.
He didn't, but you got to realize that happened when Usher was like 13, 14 years old. You see, it's a difference. Usher didn't go to him as an adult. No. Usher didn't go to him as an adult and say, I want to engage in this homosexual activity. He raped Usher when Usher was a teenager, just like he raped what's the little boy? Baby. Him. That little boy.
Justin
Bieber. Him too. Bieber.
You raped Justin Bieber?
Yes.
Yes.
First of all, y'all know I be in these internet streets all night. Y'all know I be in these internet streets all night. But here's the thing. Diddy been out there for a while. No, Diddy been out there for a while, and then everybody would tell you, you know what I'm saying? You don't stay overnight at no Diddy party. You don't hang out. You don't get to midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Legit, Denzel Washington said you got to leave 15 minutes before the devil show up.
He did say that.
Yeah. So Daquan, so talk to me, Daquan, like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? We got Roz was like probably highest percentages that Diddy out here touching them youngins. He out there R. Kellyan out here with the young folk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Daquan, what do you think is what do you think is the top? What do you think?
I think
the highest percentage, man, for Diddy. What do you think the highest percentage?
I mean, and knowing from what I see, because I don't know the man personally, obviously, so I can only judge what I've seen and grown up. I'm a real big fan of hip hop, but I think he's capable of all that, man. Usually, dudes with that amount of power and insecurity at the same time usually end up crashing out on a wild level, and everything that happens in the dark eventually gets brought to light. And he's sitting somewhere in the office panicking, trying to get his affairs in order, selling shit for cheap. He's just, I got to move this and do this and go to, so he's very capable. He's power hungry. There's videos of him being power hungry.
Sound like Birdman, but continue.
Yeah, man. He just,
he got the Spanish guitar.
He's very
Spanish
capable.
guitar on the side, so he good.
Yeah, he's very capable. I think he's.
That was a jam.
I would hate to see the demise of this black man like this, but he's very capable of all that, man. Usually dudes in power like that are sick, man.
I always look at it like you doing it to yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's not the man taking you down. That's you taking you down.
That's you being dumb. That's you being dumb.
Go ahead, Ross.
So with it was kind of funny to me how Cassie, you know what I'm saying, they did all that shit, got her money, and as soon as she got her money, they dropped bowls on this nigga. Like, I'm about to get my money first. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm about to drop bowls on.
She was the smart one. She was
Yes,
like, "Yo,
I'm
I'm gonna
like,
get
that
this
part.
dough. I'm gonna get
Take
this
it
dough
out.
They
before
about
it
to.
all hits
Here's
the
the
fan.
thing. Here's
They're about
the
to freeze
thing.
all
Here's the
his
thing.
junk. It's gonna be crazy.
No, here's the thing. The feds went to her. Hey, we building this case. She
Right.
said, bet, let me get my money. She
Right.
got her money in a way, and she literally, what she did was she left breadcrumbs. Everything that she could have everything that she put in her deposition, they was able to prove. They was able to
Hard case.
corroborate. They was able to find witnesses for. So as they started these other investigations, she said,
Because one of them women
what's
said,
the shit they signed? What's the shit they signed? What's the shit what they call it? The shit where you say I'm a
you can do
NDA.
about
No. She said I signed this NDA, so legally I ain't mention no names, but I gave you dates, times, and places.
Yeah.
Bitches, they know who they are. Because if y'all, I don't know if y'all pay attention how much social media y'all pay attention to. Trey Songz went out the country. Usher was in his residency. He was doing 50 million other fucking things. Chris Brown got real motherfucking quiet. Meek Mill started talking about something he hoped, people could forgive him for what he did with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of shit in hip hop going on.
That's nasty.
It was a whole lot of people disappearing and doing good shit for the community. They got clean up their image because they know it's coming.
Yeah.
There is not a person. There's not a person in the hip hop R&B arena that Diddy didn't have that didn't.
Diddy.
And
Ain't
the
Diddy. Diddy.
Yeah.
That part.
Probably not.
Now,
Not 50. 50 going in on that dude.
I love it.
50
I fucking love
When
it.
it
I
comes
to
cannot
the
wait
comedian.
until the whole surviving
Oh my
Diddy
God.
experience. I cannot wait till he get out there. Here's the thing, because people been talking about Diddy for a very long fucking time, and everybody who talked about Diddy, his management team, his marketing team, they buried them or they paid them out. You know what I mean? They paid them. So
Right.
you haven't heard a lot of shit post his big inquisition, if you will, the J-Lo event where Shine went to jail.
Yeah.
However, since Cassie said, "Bitch, pay me my money,"
it's going to shit. It's going to
I
shit.
can't wait.
Diddy, man.
So, and how many of the Making a Band?
Who? We don't
actors
look.
you think-
All of them.
Look.
They ain't came out yet.
All of them. All of them.
Dayline.
But here's the thing. The very issues that they said that they was having, the very things that they was complaining about, the very things that they took him to court on. When you are when you are going to court against a multi-billionaire, understand his legal team is elite. So he might have y'all, but here's the thing. He might have y'all in court 10, 15 motherfucking years, but you're still complaining. You're still saying the same shit. You're still going back and forth. Now, when you have something where Cassie, whatever her name is, Cassie dropped the whole motherfucking, here is the door that I'm letting all y'all motherfuckers who got problems through.
Yeah.
He can't. The multi-billionaire and his legal team cannot keep up the defenses against several attacks happening at once.
All right. Well,
I can't wait.
We're going to keep it
I got
on the
one thing
as
to
the
say.
Diddy
I can't
terms,
wait.
man. We're going to keep it on as the Diddy
Hey,
terms.
seems like yesterday
next
we
week.
used to rock the show.
I mean, not no more.
God bless, man.
Rock.
I hope that gentleman the best, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
hopefully. Look, I just hope it comes out the way that it's supposed to come out.
Yeah,
I can't be like the best or whatever. I hope it comes out the way it's supposed to come out. Truth and justice. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. So
it's definitely funny.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
All day
We
long.
gonna
They
get them
tear
last.
All
him
day
up.
long.
We're gonna get them last. But we
Yeah.
also get to enjoy another thing that's gonna happen in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really enjoying this. I got to see my
Me
dude
too.
come out here and spit that fire, and we about to see it happen this summer. We're gonna see Dagon
Oh, for
K Dot.
sure.
What's up? What's
Can't
Kendrick out
wait.
here doing? Kendrick
Yes,
out here decided that
Ken-
he was gonna show up for the summertime
I
and
can
got
dig
Future
that.
Metro
Kung Fu
Boomin,
Kenny.
Kendrick Lamar on like that. Went out there and just said, I'm gonna go ahead, Kung Fu Kenny these dudes up real quick. Said, Drake, you can have some, and J. Cole, you can get this. Because I know you've been talking about me on the slide for the last like 3-4 years. And you mad because I got them Grammys. You mad that I be doing my daggone thing. You mad that they be putting me at number one and I only got to show up every 5 years.
Yeah.
But then you say you've been trying your whole career. So he had to give it to him. He had a knife hand him. He had to give him that 3D. Not just a straight line, not a linear verse. He gave him a 3D verse. Like, like that mug is like back to back, front to back, 360. That was like, I was like, yo, this mug is like a parallelogram. He out here doing all types of stuff with his own
All
verse.
angles.
So
All angles.
if you haven't heard the verse, Kung Fu Kenny, aka K Dot, aka Kendrick Lamar, was out there doing work on all these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So you had Drake and J. Cole was out there, had a new song, talked about, you know, J. Cole kind of did a little subliminal talking about, hey, we the three heads, but he freaking J. Cole feeling like he Muhammad Ali, so saying he the greatest, he the number one. You know what I'm saying? Drake, for some reason, he on the song and just let him do that. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even like fire at at J. Cole. He let him have that. So then Kendrick Lamar decided, hey, I'm gonna go ahead, take my crown back, because I'm gonna go out here and just murder all these cats. So I'm gonna start with with Daquan. Have you heard this verse? And if you have heard this verse, what do you think about the way Kendrick Lamar went at J. Cole, Drake, and also Drake had a video of him on tour addressing the crowd? It seemed a little
disingenuous. I'm scared.
To me, it
why he doing
kinda,
this to me?
It kind of weird. I was like, it was a weird. Like, I was like, nah. I would have came out and been like, if it was a Tupac-ish type thing, a Biggie type thing, anybody else that I've heard, I'd have been like, yo, fuck that dude, blah blah blah. He was like, hey guys, we here, man. Ain't nobody touching me. We stand, I'm 10 toes down. We all gonna walk out of here. Like, it was just very, I was like it was weird. I was like, so
he said like that.
He's Canadian, and I'll say that, but continue.
Yeah, he was like, I like maple syrup. Also, I enjoy hockey. Hey guys, I'm the greatest. Come on. You know that you don't.
You forgot
and I
about
like
Tim
maple syrup.
He means nothing. Also, I've already lost to Pusha T. So really, him saying stuff about me doesn't matter either. Come on, guys, love me anyway.
I need two
also,
Tim Hortons,
I'm light skinned, so that's a thing. So they go on.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna behave.
They go on. So all right, if you heard
talk to us,
what do you think about it? And then what do you think about this whole beef that's gonna happen this summer?
You on mute, baby.
You on mute,
like your mic.
You on mute, baby.
Did you mute yourself? We ain't hearing your mic right now.
Shit.
Ran out that battery. All right. We ain't got you.
We got nothing.
All right, well, we'll pass it over. So
How about now?
Oh, hey, we're back. We're
go.
back. All right,
Hey,
go ahead. Start from the beginning.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right.
Get it poppin'.
So I'm a really, really, really big fan of just the essence of hip hop and just, you know what I mean, I grew up north and just old school lyrics, and and beef in hip hop is very, very essential. It's very, very important, and I'm glad it's not just it's not just Lil Tay from Chicago and beefing. This is real hip hop beef. You know what I mean? That's gonna pan out in lyrics and not shooting and gun. This is healthy, bro. We need competition. It's been real
Amen.
friendly. Remember when DJ Khaled came in with the big compilations that everybody was friends and stuff, and it's cool. But we need head buttons, bro. I remember Rakim and I
Amen.
remember Rakim and Big Daddy Kane was going at it. I remember, like, we need that in hip hop. So I'm glad it's the three best rappers that have been in hip hop for the past maybe 10 years. They've been leading it, I mean, as far as like the newer guys on the block. And this is healthy for hip hop, man, and good. Duke it out within lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's an ego thing, man. Who's the best? You know what I mean? I'm the best. No, I'm the best. No, I'm the best. And it's good. It's good for hip hop. Duke it
Good
out
for the game. Good
with
for
your
the
pen.
game.
Duke it
Yeah,
out with
yeah.
your pen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we appreciate you, Daquan. I know that you gotta jump up off of here, man. Take care of the
Yeah.
fam, take care of the house, make sure them peacocks get fed.
Yeah.
Behind the back, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, we really
Thank you so
appreciate you
much.
coming through and hanging out with us, man. Everybody
Thank
out
you,
there,
bro.
make
Appreciate
sure
it.
Yes, it was lovely.
check
Thank
him
you for
out,
having
follow
me.
him on Instagram, and make sure that you got that Hulu
King
subscription
Murray.
for the Gladiator that'll be coming out on Hulu, produced by Disney. So look out for it. It's gonna be great, man. So
Much
hey,
love.
have a great
Thank y'all
one.
so
Hey,
much.
bro. Hey,
Anytime you want to come on the show, come hit us up, man.
Oh, of course.
Hey,
Thank
Amen.
you, man.
tell them when the season start so we can
Okay.
go check you out if you're in Orlando.
Okay. All right. Well, our first game is an away game up in Albany, New York, upstate NY. You know what I mean? So if you're upstate and you happen to have some availability on the 27th of April, that's our first game. But if you can't make it, it will be aired on NFL Network. All of our 10 games will be on NFL Network. Our second home game, our first home game is May 5th. No, May 6th here at the Kia Arena downtown Orlando. So
I'll be there.
man, if you guys just let me know, if you happen to be around, or I'll get you and however many family or however you want to bring in tickets, and y'all ain't got to worry about it. But
Hey,
we'll
we
be in Philly
appreciate
this
it. That's
year.
what's
We'll
up.
be in Louisiana this year. We'll be in Texas, and maybe during the playoffs we'll be in other places. So yeah, man, I'm excited.
Hey, we really appreciate you, man. Good luck on the
That's
season.
love.
Stay
Yes.
blessed,
Good luck.
stay healthy,
Hey, thanks for
and
coming, bro, for real.
go Preds.
Thank you. Yes, go Preds, and God bless you
Go
guys, and all have a
Preds.
good night.
Bye,
No doubt.
Daquan.
Bye, y'all.
All right,
Have a good
bro.
one.
All right, now.
Peace. All right, big dog.
Hey, man.
That's what's
So, all right.
I will
Well,
tell you this.
talk to me.
I'm excited for this summer.
Mm.
In my mind, right? In my mind, Kendrick done blasted everybody. In my mind. No. Kendrick done blasted everybody. I see Drake. Because Drake is now beefing with Metro Boomin and Future, right?
Right. Yep.
I see what I see happening is them two gonna be going back and forth. Kendrick done popped out. He got beef. He got beef with all the folks. I see J. Cole coming at him. I see Future and Metro Boomin coming at him. I see Drake coming at him. Here's the thing. Kendrick gonna do the remix joint to the fucking the one he just dropped where he dissed everybody. Diss track, right?
Yeah.
He gonna have BJ the Chicago Kid, and he's gonna have what's that boy's name? Chance the Rapper on it. Cause Chicago, it's Chicago. They gang, they up on it, right? They coming out. Pusha T gonna get on everybody fucking verse with Drake because he can't stand Drake.
You know what? I want
this
Pusha T,
summer is gonna be lit.
Pusha T and Kendrick get on something and just murder them. Oh,
yes.
That will be
and then,
it, dog.
yes, because here's the thing. Pusha T and Kendrick Pusha T and Kendrick gonna go together because they just like fuck it, I'm out there. Then Pusha T and Drake gonna get together because I'm not Drake. Pusha T and what's the boy name? J. Cole gonna get together because they can't stand fucking Drake, right? Pusha T and motherfucking Future and Metro Boomin because they beefing with every fucking body. When I tell you this summer, I fucking love it. But at the same time, I also see where all of them individually are smart enough to realize that this is just hip hop. It's just a hip hop beef. We're going back and forth with the lyrics and everything. We talking about shit we did, shit we didn't do. Fuck you, you a punk, you a pussy, whatever. It's music to them. You know what I'm saying?
They're artists.
It's art. It's art, and they are creating. I also see that either at the end of the summer or say Super Bowl next year, all of them get together and they all on the fucking platform because they want y'all to know this is just the shit that we do. It's our art. This is how we perform. But at the end of the fucking day, we're uplifting and we are uplifting and we are collaborating. These my brothers. That we all fight in the same fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's one of those big fuck you to the industry type things, as opposed to, you know what I mean? I legit can't stand this person, want to fight this person, want to kill that person. I don't think it's one of those things where it was like the Biggie Tupac era. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have beef, but it's like it is a display of our artistry more than it is. I really got motherfucking beef with this person and wish them dead.
Much money. Yeah, it's too much money. So Rajin, man, talk to me. What do you think about this situation? I know that I passed you the stuff before we were doing.
That's right, Jody.
A little
J.
bit
Cole
of
from the home team. Bronco. Yes, he is a Fayetteville State University Bronco. And I'm just saying.
So Rajin, talk to me, man. I know you listened to I sent you the stuff for the J. Cole deal. Or not the J. Cole, but the Kendrick Lamar deal. So, I mean, I don't know if you got a chance to listen to it and finding out about the whole background of it, man. So what do you think about the state of hip hop right now, especially when you got lyricism coming to the forefront? Not a situation where we got the boom or the the drill and all the other stuff that's coming out in the little littles. We got lyricism that's coming to the forefront this summer. So what do you think about that?
It's one of those things to where, man, it was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? You got the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj beef. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and what's that little girl name? Megan.
Megan.
Yep.
So
all three of them.
So a lot of times when people on top of their game.
Oh, and Big Lotto. I'm sorry.
And Big Lotto. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, when you got people on top of their game, this is what happens. And I don't think it should happen because you don't see Taylor Swift beefing with Katy Perry. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
she winning everything though. That's not even.
But they did beef. They did beef.
It wasn't like in music though.
They just
did.
No, here's the thing. They say some shit during their interviews. That's the difference. In their types of beef, if you will, they'll say shit to each other in interviews. They'll have a song lyric about one another. But I think with our beefs, it's everything. We are dedicating whole motherfucking albums to some motherfucking bitch we can't stand. You know what I mean? As opposed to them, where it's just like, fuck that hoe, all hoes, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And then they get together, they collaborate, they do what they do, because I feel as though the news media, which covers them and their actions, they don't really cater to the actual beef as opposed to the TMZs and everything else.
It's not really drama that's gonna pull anything. So go ahead, finish
that part.
Go ahead.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is this. It's for our culture, it's more of a pride thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they all getting money. They all getting paper. You know what I'm saying? It's like they all getting paper. And it's more of a prideful situation because Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole has always been a top two.
Right?
Recently.
I think that was cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so why are they beefing? They both at the top. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Drake, who's, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all don't even know why he in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because
he makes the money.
Drake shouldn't be in the conversation with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Period. It should be, if anything, it was Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like Drake is on that level of Kendrick Lamar and J.
Well,
Cole.
lyricism
Lyrically?
wise, well, I would say my only situation is right. So I would say that due to the fact that J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar make different music than what is popular, right? So it's just like Outkast, right? I mean, I always go back to my tried and true. That's my favorite group. I always go back to Outkast, right? So Outkast was weird. They make different music than what was the popular music, right? Because they were very artistic in the way that they did everything. And people were like, oh, you know, they even had songs talking about how people were like, what? Is Andre 2000 gay? Is he like doing this? Just because they went from we doing the street stuff to the turbans to the blah, 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 yada, 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 right? So you got Kendrick and J. Cole are the artists of hip hop. Drake rides the wave. That's why he got the money. Drake rides the wave. He kicks it with the littles. They ain't no littles ever been on a J. Cole or a freaking like they don't ride with them because they don't have the lyrics to ride with them. They will look stupid. And it wasn't until like the last 3 years where J. Cole was really like, okay, I'm gonna just show you that I'm killing it. So all the features he had, he was destroying the person that he was on the thing with. So
he
Razine,
legit
like
was not. He legit did not even drop an album since he was Grammy nominated.
He was just featuring on everything. So
Perfect
on
example.
everything.
Have you
R&B.
seen?
He was on R&B. He was on hip hop. He was on, pop. J. Cole has literally been featuring since his last album. He has not done nothing because he's been up in Canada. He's been up in Canada playing basketball. So when I heard the Kendrick Lamar album drop, how the fuck you got beef with J. Cole? J. Cole ain't even been in the country.
Look, I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you something that gives you the whole story.
I can't wait.
Even up to now, you haven't heard Drake on a song with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different levels. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Nope.
You ain't heard Drake on a song with Nas because it's different levels. You get what I'm saying? So I can hear, like for instance, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, yeah. But you're not gonna hear Drake on a song with a legend. You know what I'm saying? And if he is, it's by a fluke. It's somebody trying to get make some money. You know what I'm saying? And but even Future, I don't even think Drake could it be a stunt and they're doing this for money. Basically, copy the comedy beef. Comedians are selling that. Well, I look at it like this. I'm not even understanding why Drake is in this conversation about top three. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, basketball. Top three was what? LeBron, D Wade, and what was his name? I forgot the boy's name now. But
Chris Bosh?
it wasn't. What was it? What was the top three in Miami that year?
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh. So you got Chris Bosh. You got Chris Bosh.
You're lying.
You got
you're lying.
D Wade. You got LeBron. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got Rondo. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Rondo wasn't, you know what I'm saying, part of that big three. Whatever. Rondo good. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this. I don't feel Drake, in my opinion, is part of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing too much. Drake is more of he has a fan base, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But Drake's fan base is gonna be Drake's fan base. It's like Beyonce. Beyonce doing country now. You know what I'm saying? Which is really not country, but everybody since she called it country, everybody says it's country. You know what I'm saying? But she got a fan base. So her fan base gonna follow her everywhere she go. Now, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Beyonce, you got Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Who make more money? Who's more country? You get what I'm saying? Who's in the conversation?
Honestly, Beyonce makes more money, but the genre in which they release their music. I get what you're saying, but I need you to understand that in this particular situation, all of them are what we would consider equal. You know what I mean? They all have equal amounts of records sold outside of Drake. they all have equal, say, backgrounds. They all are in the same genre. I think what I'm looking forward to the most is the fact that these people are starting on the what was funny.
Uh, Jody was like, Rod sound like an old man hater.
He does. He does. He really does. And it's okay. Love you, Jody. But all of them are starting. But
Kids
I
of the
feel
day,
like
bro.
with this particular beef, all of them are starting on equal grounds, and they are all starting from the perspective of industry. You know, usually in most thing, industry will pit people against one another. And they're like, no, we all got our own individual sound. We all got our own individual followings. We are all successful in our own rights.
Yeah. I got
I
you.
love this beef because there's not one of these, it's not one of these things where I sold more than you, so now I got beef with you.
Right.
I got an award, you didn't, so now I got beef with you. No, it is legit.
What's
I
the
Man,
just
look,
want to
actual beef
start some
look,
shit.
I'm just
I
gonna
just
say,
want to start some shit.
I sent you, like you probably got it on your phone. I sent you the link for this YouTube page that give you the whole breakdown. So watch that. It's about 9 minutes. It's gonna give you the whole breakdown of the
Okay, okay,
saga of the Kendrick
okay.
Lamar J. Cole saga, and you're gonna
But
see
it's so
how everything
delicious.
rolls.
I
So
love it. I
it's
love
gonna be
it.
a great thing. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm looking forward to the summer. It's gonna be great. So we're gonna move on real quick. We got like 5 minutes. So we gotta say condolences and everything to all those people that dealt with this Baltimore bridge collapse, man. It was if you watch
Amen.
the video, it was the craziest thing ever. You watch the ship lose power, you see it come back on, you see it lose power again, and they're not able to move out of the way of taking that thing out, taking the bridge out. So I know they were still searching for people. There were some people that they were able to
Six.
save and get out of the water and things of that nature. So God bless them. For those
How
rescue
many people they
workers that
saved
were
so
able
far?
to go get them. What's that?
How many people were saved?
No, they saved some. There were some people who were still on the bridge when the bridge collapsed. When I last looked at it, there were six people. A lot of my folks, because I was down in the DMV area, so a
Mhm,
lot of my folks checked in and said that they were fine. They, we're here, we're there, whatever have you. But
mhm.
I'm like, that's one of those major
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
There
that's
are
tough.
people that my prayer is that these people were at least able to surface and say, "Hey, I need some help," as
Yeah,
opposed to sitting in their car and they're at the bottom of the river. So,
yeah,
shout
yeah.
out
That
to
was
them, prayers to them. I hope I hope everybody made it home safely at some point. You know,
yeah.
it's it's
That's tough,
crazy.
man. That's a
It's
tough
tough.
situation. That is so
It's
crazy.
tough.
Something,
And it's
especially
still
that,
ongoing. So a lot
yeah,
of
that
people don't
you
know where their people at. So
it's very reminiscent of like here in Tampa, they had it where a ship had hit the Bay Bridge because the Bay Bridge used to be like low, and then now they've made the Skyway Bridge to make sure that the ships can get through or whatever. But they had something similar where a ship ended up hitting it, caught back in like 1980, caused people to freaking fall into the Bay Area. You
whew,
also have things like um what was it in the 80s when they had the earthquake during the World Series, and you had in San Francisco. So it was they
really?
had the San Francisco, yeah, they had like the bridge freaking because of a earthquake that took place in that, and that caused some of the Golden Gate Bridge to cause some issues and stuff like that. So that took place, and that was like on national TV when it took place.
Damn.
So I mean, there's been some instances where you've had these type of things. I think in Minnesota they had a bridge that failed or whatnot, that happened and stuff like that. So always praying, make sure, hey, that's another thing where, hey, tax dollars, man, gotta have maintenance for those things. You know what I'm saying? Like no different
Pay
than the
attention.
highway. You got to take care of those bridges and things of that nature. So make sure that you're paying attention to all that stuff that's out there. So last but not least, we got Black Excellence. I know some people may talk about Kevin Hart I enjoy Kevin Hart and his early stuff.
Philly
He's
stand up.
been. I mean, his last couple stand-ups been all right, but movie wise, he's been doing his thing. Movie wise, he's a great producer. He's put his boys on. He's made money for a lot of places. Like he's been, philanthropist. He's been doing a lot of good things. And to add to that, Kevin Hart was given the Mark Twain Prize for humor, and other winners like Dave Chappelle, Jerry Seinfeld, and many other comedians have gone up there and received that particular award for just being able to make people around them laugh in some form or fashion for a long period of time. And you can't deny Kevin Hart has been able to do that through his movies, through his stand-up, through his skits, through creating the Laugh Out Loud or buying the Laugh Out Loud YouTube, and he makes sure that he's got comedians that are on there and he's keeping it rolling, interviews and things of that nature. So shout out to Kevin Hart, receiving
Amen.
the Mark Twain Prize for humor. As Aaliyah says, stand up for Philly. Representing, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, well, last but not least, we always got to make sure we're taking care of our vets out there and those that may be going through some trials and tribulations, man. So make sure that you touch base with your friends, family. If they're not able to help you and you feel like you can't get past the issues that you have, make sure that you hit up that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. Only way that you can get through it is by taking the time to make sure that you work through it. You know what I'm saying? Running away, just like anything else, doesn't solve a problem. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to make sure that you solve the problem. You know what I'm saying? So that you can't fix it if you're not here. And it can be fixed. Any situation can be fixed. So if you have those type of feelings and feel like your family's not for you or your friends aren't able to help you or you're feeling all alone, make sure you hit up, like I said, that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. All right. It's been another one, man. We done began the season with great news, and we hope that news continues to flow our way and blesses us with all types of stuff that we can laugh at. And make crazy jokes, and we have wonderful guests. And you know what I'm saying? And Rajeem can sit by the pool with his grandbaby old head.
All right, in the big old mansion.
Kicking it in the mansion and everything like that. So there's a couple of topics that we kind of left off the plate. I'm going to for sure bring at least one of them back. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard there's some pills that elongate you can also help out your brain. So we're gonna talk about that next week. We gotta put that on the docket. So we're gonna have to talk about that one. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man. You know what I mean? So hey, we're gonna find out about it. So I really appreciate everybody out there. Make sure, like I said, you got to do these things right here. You got to subscribe. You got to hit the bell. You got to get your friends and follow us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share that thing as well, because we out here. We trying to do this thing for y'all. We trying to give y'all this information. We trying to make y'all laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's the Men Ketchup podcast. That's how we do it.
MKP, baby.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Men Ketchup podcast, episode 77. Run and shoot. We up in here. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday. And we out.
At 7 p.m.
We got a Lee in the building.